Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are doing well and maintaining good health. I am Dr. Smruti and I welcome you all to Etuson, Education for Better Tomorrow. It's a digital learning platform for Odia and English medium students. If you believe in quality education, then you are in the right platform. As in Etuson, we provide quality education which will definitely help you to build your career. Then what are you waiting for? Please download the eTuition app and enroll yourself so that you can avail all the facilities at your fingertips. So students, without wasting much time, let us start today's class. So today we are going to solve problems from exercise 6.2. So today we'll be solving from question number 1 to question number 5. So are you all ready for that? So let us start. So this is question number 1 of your exercise 6.2 of NCERT book. So in figure 6.17, bit 1 and 2, DE is parallel to BC. Find EC in figure 1 and AD in figure 2. So you have to find out what is EC here and what is AD here, right? So let us go for it with bit 1. So according to your theorem 6.1, right? So according to theorem 6.1, as DE is parallel to BC, it implies your AD by DB will be equal to AE by EC. Now let us substitute the values which you can obtain from the figure. So it implies your AD is 1.5 divided by DB is 3 is equal to 1 divided by EC. Correct? So it implies what is the value of EC then? So EC is equal to 1 into 3 divided by 1.5. So your EC will be equal to 2 centimeter. So your EC is equal to 2 centimeter. Correct? So now let us go for the second bit. Okay. So in the second bit, you need to find out what is the value of AD. So again, according to theorem 6.1, so as DE is parallel to BC, so your AD by DB will be equal to AE by EC. Let us substitute the corresponding values. So AD we don't know, we need to calculate. So AD DB is given from the figure, that is 7.2 centimeter. AE is equal to 1.8 centimeter and EC is equal to 5.4 centimeter. Correct? So from this, what will be the value of AD? So AD is equal to 1.8 into 7.2 divided by 5.4. So from this 1.8 and 5.4, so you get 3 here. So 7.2 divided by 3. So that is equal to 2.4 centimeter. Correct? So your AD is equal to 2.4 centimeter. Correct? And here what you had got for EC? So EC was found out to be 2 centimeter. Correct? Correct children? It was so easy. So now let us go to the question number 2. E and F are points on the sides PQ and PR respectively of a triangle PQR. For each of the following cases, state whether EF parallel to QR. So we know according to theorem 6.2, EF will be parallel to QR only when the point E and F will divide the sides PQ and PR with the same ratio. So in each bit we have to find out the ratio between the segment we are getting by the points E and F respectively. So this is PQR triangle. Okay, E and F are on the points on the sides PQ and PR respectively. We don't know EF is parallel to QR or not, so that we need to check for each bit. So EF is parallel to Q. So this let us write down. EF will be parallel to QR only when PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. So in each case we need to check it. So bit 1, PE is 3.9, EQ is 3, PF is 3.6. So we don't know. So what we'll do is, so instead of writing it here, so we will write in order to avoid the confusion. So let us write down 3.9 by 3 is nothing but equal to PE by EQ, which is equal to according to the ratio. So that is equal to the representative fraction, it is 1.3. Similarly, let us find out PF by FR. So PF by FR is equal to, PF is how much? 3.6 divided by 2. So here your fraction is 1.8. So as PE by EQ is not equal to PF by FR, hence EF and QR are not parallel. Okay, now let us go to the second bit. Okay, so here also we need to calculate the ratio. So in the second bit, let us find out what is the value of PE by QE. So in the second bit, PE by QE. So PE is 4, QE is 4.5. Okay, so PE by QE is equal to 4 divided by 4.5, which can be equal to 40 divided by 45, and you can bring it to the simplest form or the shortest form, and your answer will be 8 by 9. Right. So now let us find out the other ratio, other pair, that is PF by RF. So PF is equal to how much? It is 8. RF is equal to how much? It is 9. So very clear it is. So as PE by QE is equal to PF by RF. So your line EF is parallel to QR. Correct? So now let us go to the third bit. So in the third bit, again you have to find out the ratio. So now you have PQ by PR. So here you have PQ. So let us draw the triangle again. Okay. So you have PQ R. Here you have E and here you have F. Right. So here you have F. So in this bit you have total line as how much? PQ is equal to 1.8 2, 8, right? And here this side PR is equal to 2.56, right? And your PE is 0.18 and PF is equal to 0.36. So from this you can find out what is the value of EQ. So EQ is undoubtedly it is 1.1 here, and here it is 2.2, right? So here it is 2.56 minus 0.36, so that is equal to 2.2, right? So now we can find out the ratio. So what is the value of PE by EQ? So PE by EQ is equal to 0.18 divided by 1.1. Okay, so that is nothing but equal to, so what we will do, we can just multiply 100 in the numerator and the denominator. So multiplying 100 you will get 18 divided by 110, and your ratio will be equal to 9 divided by 55, correct? So now let us go to the other side. So PF by FR is equal to 0.36 divided by 2.2. So that is nothing but equal to again 0.18 divided by 1.1, and that is equal to 18 divided by 110, and that is 9 divided by 55. So both are in the same ratio. So as PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR, hence EF is parallel to QR, right? So in two cases you got, okay, in two cases you got EF is parallel to QR. So in B2 and B3 you got EF is parallel to QR, correct? Now let us go to the next question. In figure 6.18, if LM is parallel to CB and LN is parallel to CD, prove that AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. AN by AD. Okay. So, how we are going to do that? So, you have triangle ABC. So, in triangle ABC, LM is parallel to CB, right? If LM is parallel to CB, you will get AM by MB is equal to AL by LC, correct? So this is according to theorem 6.1. So this you can consider as equation 1. So now in triangle ACD, you have LN is parallel to CD. So from that you can found that AL by LC is equal to AN by ND. So this is again according to theorem 6.1. So this becomes your equation 2. So now from equation 1 and 2 you get, as you can see in the equation 1, AL by LC is equal to AM by MB, and in equation 2 it is AL by LC is equal to AN by ND. So you can write AM by MB is equal to AN by ND. Correct? So now what we will do, we'll find out the reciprocal and we can write. So that is equal to MB by AM is equal to your ND divided by AN. Okay. So next what we will do, we will add 1 on each side. So if you add 1 on each side, you get plus 1 here and you get plus 1 here. So it implies you will get MB plus AM divided by AM plus ND plus AN divided by AN. So that is equal, what is MB plus AM? So that is equal to how much? So it implies you have AB by AM is equal to AD by AN. So again you take the reciprocal of it, you will get AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. So this you are supposed to prove and you have proved it. Okay students, hope you have understood. Okay, so now let us go to the next question. So in figure 6.19, DE is parallel to AC, DF is parallel to AE. Prove that BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. So now just check. So in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, your DE is parallel to AC. If DE is parallel to your AC, you will get BD by DA is equal to BE by EC because of theorem 6.1. Again, we will mark it as equation 1. Now, in triangle ABE, triangle ABE, okay, you have DF parallel to AE. If DF is parallel to AE, it implies BD by DA is equal to BF by FE according to theorem 6.1 again, right? So from equation 1 and 2, you get BD by BD by DA is equal to BE by EC is equal to BF by FE. So you have obtained what you need to prove. So BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. So you have proved it. Okay. So now let us go to the next question. Question number 5. In figure 6.20, DE is parallel to OQ, DF is parallel to OR, so that EF parallel to QR. Okay. So now let us write down in triangle. Okay. So in triangle PQO, DE is parallel to OQ. Okay. So in triangle PQO, DE is parallel to OQ. It implies your PE by EQ is equal to PD by DO. Correct or not? So now in triangle PRO, O. So in triangle PRO, you have DF parallel to OR. It implies your PD by DO will be equal to PF by FR. So both you have obtained because of theorem 6.1. So this becomes your equation 1 and this becomes your equation 2. So from this you can write that PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR from equation 1 and 2. Correct? So now in triangle PQR, if PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR, then EF has to be parallel to QR. This is according to theorem 6.2. Right? This is according to theorem 6.2. Correct, children? So we have completed from question number 1 to 5. Thank you so much for your patient hearing. Please subscribe the channel, follow us in YouTube, Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to download the Etuson app. Keep smiling and take care of yourselves.